Oh yeah, see here's some new ones I got right here. Energizer.
They're asymmetrical device.
So what? Take off my kangaroo pouch.
Your ball and chain.
This is how I live. This is my minimal.
This is my ball and chain.
I could survive a good, maybe a week. I just had all this with.
You could survive a week without it too.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, that counted the water bottle, but I already took off the water bottle. I'm talking like desert, there's nothing else around kind of deal. I like your green shirt. Is it a flower?
It's a band.
It looks like
Lima Research Society, and it faded away.
It looks like my Built to Spill shirt actually, but mine's red.
Right, you ready?
What size shirt do you wear?
I don't know.
Darn.
I have enough shirts. Too many.
Yeah, so I've been I want to downsize my concert shirts.
You got friends?
I got friends. Who are friends?
Make it at you should make a shirt, a Sky shirt sale.
I want to sell them.
Well, I mean, like, have it at
go to Good Homes.
Yeah, have it at like a noise festival. It's be a Sky shirt sale, like so. And have your friends over music.
Yeah.
Just make like a kind of like a white elephant. You get a whole bunch of gifts.
I just donated 20 of them. Hopefully they go to good places.
Yeah, but if you put them on your friends, then you get to see them over and over again.
Good point. Good.
So you want this on your lap? You have it on the lap. These are the virtual devices. What you starting on?
Lucky? Should I do
Up to you.
Pharmacon? I liked Pharmacon the Malarkey to the last song.
Okay, let's try to do a whole set.
Okay. Let's do a dry run.
What?
A dry run.
A dry run?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
That's what it is.
Okay.
I call it a dry run.
You got a 9 set up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. Well, I think I do.
Thing on this.
Oh, yeah.
You wanna?
No, I can put
You
it
can
up.
put it on there too. Okay, so ready?
I think so.
You can do the first one whenever you're ready.
Stormy night. This time there was no rain. This time there was no sound. My stomach thundered in on itself. With the memory my mom has done. Killed my mom. Did you kill my mom? Did I kill my mom? Blocks from walls. Brick house, a doll. Moments falling. Seek and destroy. You on Noodle Street. Little sis sitting along the river breezes up her skirts. When we knew. Lawnmowers coming up to rip the earth to bits. They're metal. They are metal. Sharp blades cricket on carpet stained by the pet in her car. Who cutted? Who cannot? Who has the ability for clarity? Let's cape of fun. Run, run, run. Run, run. But it was being shot and pushed from the bed. Spastic, magnetic, malarkey, downstone to all the allies, and down in front access. Whiplash, lazy, unsung. Mom reads this and she asks, what about the story? Mom tells her to listen so she can see the story by listening to her reading. Sis's eyes are heavy again. To become invisible, to not exist. split sections development, sectors controls. Then I remembered she's no longer there. Aunt used to crochet, not knit, but crochet. Each strand, a person, an explosion. It punched my gut, and just as I'm coming to, the kidnapped Rainbow Montauk Project trip chair to make a monster Sasquatch destroy the base. So sorrow. Mom shines mortar. Ecologic at all. Damn blade shard. Bits to rip to. Go in, sis, lawn mow her. Come in to wear mothers to new grave. Bands and skirt up blue breeze. Blue River, cry Sitting Bull. When the trunk popped open and out jumped up the puppy. And I felt I was being pushed from the bed. Bang away.
You hear me? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Once you bang with the because the melodic is so loud. And you try towards it.
to pearls, surfacing louder. Then words never creatures land. Space in between the place where we are still one, winning the dream, baby dream. Forever and ever, give birth to a smile, yes, every day of your life. See that smile on your face? It makes us free. Keep the flames burning. Keep it churning. Keep the candle blazing. And dream, baby, dream. Even as I scream out, I want to vomit. Yet instead get pushed from the bed.
Try it again. Try to make it more jazz-like. And so so kind of like lounge singer-esque. And I think somebody
Oh, hi, Pete. How are you?
you get to see if you have some time, you get to see some a live version of what we're doing.
Oh yeah.
We made a real so these things. So this is going to be more elaborate, but we have like a real. This is the travel set.
Guitar simple.
This is for the opera.
Yeah, we're recording right now too. If you
Oh.
look over here, let's see.
And now on YouTube.
Do you have the bite?
Yes, I do.
Let me check it out. Oh, great. We actually just finished the first rehearsal. You want some cantaloupe?
Yeah, I can take it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you know what's really crazy? Did you get my email about Antigone?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that nuts?
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, because I let them keep the change. You know. I let them keep the change. I said, you guys don't have to worry. I'll just grab a piece.
Yeah, I got the fork so you don't get your hands
Oh,
sticky.
that's all right. I said, you guys don't worry about the money. Keep it because they're buying it. The three ladies are buying it.
That's what you got here.
So
What's the thing that I have to look at?
these are the three that I did. And then I actually made a few more in case you wanted to experiment. So here are the three that I.
So they're all the same?
Oh, wow.
No.
Oh, they're three different versions?
Well, I experimented with the lettering and experimented with the text.
Oh, cool.
I want to get down to just one word.
I understand, yeah. Looks good. Just looking at it, it's neat. that pointy nose, but
I like no, a
kinda
pointy nose
feel
is fine.
It's kind of okay.
I want to get it down to, like, do you remember Ron Lichtenstein, the artist who did?
Yeah.
I sent you that copy. He had like one or two words for his illustrations. They're always like.
So let's give a little interview for down there. So we're gonna make
Oh, and take a look at this. This is the new book.
Oh, the idea.
It's the book I wrote. It's done.
This is the idea, right?
Yeah. I call it Unbound because I want to make it unbound.
Cool.
I want to make boxes and I want to make it into a hexagonal shape.
Yeah. I'll show you what we're doing.
Yeah. I just wrote a third book too.
Dang, you've been busy.
Well, a lot of things. Then we redid our floor, we painted our walls.
What did you redo your floor in?
We tore it down to the concrete. It was an old concrete floor to begin with,
Okay.
and it was just a mess. Poor thing. It was a green floor. It's one of the rare green floors. So I had this guy come over and match the green,
Okay.
and then they did the work. What I did was I did a lot of the priming and sanding.
We did that
What's this?
today. We did this today.
I like that. Yeah. Is that for the show? Is that for the opera?
It was just I've been dealing with all the bits and pieces. I've been dealing with all the bits and pieces from that stuff, and it was in there. It's kind of made it into a pom pom. See, but it's like it's shining out all of the shapes from the ball.
And these are the original cutouts.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then this is the degenerates. So we made these of
the opera.
yeah. It's the picture that my my mom and Lita
Now
collaborated with.
the opera's on these CDs.
Well, it's a version. The version that's on here is just the instrumental version, but like it was like we were listening to this. What we set up.
You read well.
I do?
Oh yeah, what you guys are doing together, his words and the way you read,
Oh,
it's great. No, it's perfect.
thank you.
I feel like I'm reading Moby Dick.
Oh, cool.
I really do. I feel like you're reading Moby Dick to me. It's just
We have it set up so she's like through a tube, and so it's distorted. Everything's
sweet.
distorted. It's. I'll show you. But yeah, see, this is the limited. So like we're giving to all of those the necessary people like you and Mary, and like the people that are on. And for this, we're gonna make a threefold, and then put it inside here instead of the traditional, album art.
Yes.
So we put a threefold in there, and it has like kind of like a marketing plan, and we're parodying this threefold I got from H&R Block
Cool.
of talking about the new tax laws, and so we're parodying that.
Right.
But
I
yeah,
love this
and
stuff,
then
man.
so
This
with
is
the
crazy.
we put that for a while, like
I love it.
but like with the threefold, then we get to give more of like thanks to all the different things and shout outs. So like kind of like the bite thing is doing also.
Right.
Yeah.
I love this though.
Isn't it?
I love it.
Is it pretty?
Oh, it's beautiful.
And then I so that's
I
like
love it.
I made like four books yesterday.
So what do you think of that thing?
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I want to carry it down to like one or two words instead of lots of words.
Yeah.
I just gave Chris underneath the other copy. A bite is the new book if you want to look at that. It's called Unbound.
Oh, this one.
It's about an idea that
Oh, cool.
becomes perverted and then dies.
So there's this one too. This is like one of the original ones, but I'm keeping it like this because
Oh, I love it.
like I'm actually right here. This is the little cameo. These were like so when I was like every month I was filming at the loft. So Mari Morton, she took that
Where are you?
I'm with the camera in front of my face.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be standing there because those are the winning directors, but like
Yeah.
because I would never win because my stuff is like fringy.
Yeah. Well, they get all. Oh man,
but like Mari wanted me to be there, and so like so it's kind of like how I make it into things.
Yeah.
Like it's like that.
I love that she used that crazy natural awakenings.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
And so yeah, use that up. But it's like it's a pom pom.
I know. I like that.
Isn't that cool? And then there's this one too, where it took those.
Oh yeah.
And
Yes.
this also is a natural awakening. So just it's like it's very healthy. Of just kind of kitchen sink. You know?
Yeah.
And so there's still a pile of stuff in, but it's decreasing. It's just, but yeah, it's like because these things they're all like symbols of like when I think it's like they have like a value to me. They have a big value.
So now those are all just instrumental.
These are just the one version that are the instrumental where we're listening to what we collected from the recording. What we did was the first minute is Metallica, the second minute is from No Balls, and the fourth minute, or that goes the last minute of it is from Pink Floyd's Endless River, what we're listening to and we're playing, and we did 2 tracks, so it's a multi-track where she played the chopsticks and you've already heard it, I think.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sent me the archive.
Yeah, but we boosted up the volume, and for the ones that
when you were reading it, I read along.
yeah, when that version that you heard there, we took like this original version that was not so amplified, and then we manually amplified it with like the little small amplifier, and so she's reading directly, I think it was like right into my cell phone that we're recording it from.
Yeah.
So that's
that version.
that version.
That was a long time ago.
It is prehistoric.
I think it was the cell phone.
Yeah. I remember we had to
We were
use 2
sitting
cell
in front of
phones,
the laptop.
and the one cell phone was better than the other.
Hey, read the first few pages of that green book. See what you
Oh.
It's double-sided.
Detective Crotchet.
What I'm thinking of doing with the new book, man, is make it in a hexagonal shape, like a beehive.
But could you read it out
I
loud?
love this. This is very cool.
Can you read it out loud?
Sure. A fleeting thought occurred, then drifted aimlessly over the half-deserted little town, finally coming to rest like dew on the cracked window of an old, ancient, rusted-out station wagon, hunkered down and hidden in overgrown, forgotten pasture on the outskirts of the worry-neglected village. As the day wore on, the thought gradually evaporated. This is very cool. But not until a curious little bee lighted up upon the brittle glass to drink a hint or two of the rare and rapidly vanishing notion. Okay. After finishing her meager snack, she darted off, legs speckled with a frail and incipient, determined to continue foraging for sustenance. With each scarce, fragile, and thirsty new bloom she visited in that withered, almost lifeless field, she left behind a few inklings, and so it began. The hive, of course, was a pause. Just the slightest hint of change in the paradigm. Freedom, finally, from crystallographic restrictions was enough to inspire a new dance. Eager, keen-eyed scouts initiated expeditions beyond established boundaries, searching for fresh insights and bright horizons. While all of the struggling little flowers initially visited by that one inquisitive bee began to flourish, emboldened by provocative pollination.
Pollination.
Oh, diminutive, I forgot that. Once anemic blooms grew effulgent, redulent colors flushed deeply, passionately, in the blush of all long overdue resurgence. Possibilities brimmed, and tentative, almost fluid, brilliant, tiny patches of life sprang up all over the parched but reawakening meadow. Then, as each maturing flower went to seed, the winds watched those newborn kernels of inspiration, no matter how small or
Enjoy.
I've never seen that
In
word.
newborn.
I've never seen that word in my life.
Incoit means newborn.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm playing with the metaphor of a thought and an idea and turning it into a physical entity.
Mm,
Word spread.
that's awesome.
And it's called Unbound because I don't want to bound the thing. I'm not going to number any of the pages. I'm going to make the boxes. I'm going to make boxes and put the hexagonal book in there. This will be printed on both sides.
Okay.
It's not going to be bound. So it's going to be like a manuscript that will be free, but you have it in a little box. And it's called Unbound because it's about an idea unbound, but the thing is unbound. So the whole thing is unbound.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking of a title, and I went, Unbound. No, that sounds perfect. And I'm only going to make a tiny few. I want you to take a look at this because I'll start working on it after a while. Mary's actually saying, maybe you should get a job. Maybe you should take a class. Because we're done with the remodeling, and I'm just kind of hanging around. I said, hey, maybe you need to do this and that. I'm like, well, maybe I should start working on my next book.
She's like, yeah,
Yeah, so I'm going to start working on the next book.
that's awesome. Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, it's really different. That's yours and Chris's copy.
So I'm real happy about this.
Are you happy about that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Oh,
What was that? Did I just do that?
what's that? I have no idea. You might have, but who cares? Let me see something real quick.
Yeah.
I made one more copy. Actually, I made a few more copies, and I might steal this one, and I'm going to go home and I'm going to experiment with the one word. So
Yeah.
I don't need that. I know what this is about.
Okay,
So
good.
I'm gonna- and I left two more for you if you want to experiment, and I left you the original. Okay, so this is all yours.
I do with like digital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is all yours to keep, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what I can do with that. Yeah.
And
I wanna-
I
wanna-
got this done at the Glue Factory, and unfortunately did black and white. You know where I got this beautiful thing done was at FedEx, where they
Really?
kept that green color. Isn't it wild?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Glue Factory just kind of gave me kind of here. You know, it's like okay, but FedEx does the really nice greenish versions. I think Glue Factory could too if I said, hey, do that color, but he didn't do a color, he just did black and white. That's no big deal. I like the color though, the greenish.
Yeah.
You know, I like that. But
I
I want
want
to
black.
experiment. I want to experiment with that. So here's
Okay.
buddy.
Let's this guy. Let's give him a version.
Okay, okay.
Let's bring it on out here.
And I was hoping I could steal some books from you.
Yeah.
5 of Han So and 2 of the little guy. County Avant-Garde Inc. Is that right?
I guess it could be.
I could give you cash too. Doesn't matter.
I'd rather make it legit so then you do the tax write-off.
Okay. I'll do a cashier's check. That way it's easy to cash.
Cashier's check.
Yeah, those are easy to cash. So next time we meet up, man. Hey, next time we meet up with Marty, I can hand it off to you.
Yeah.
Then I could because I like to because I owe you some dough anyway. No, I owe you some dough from all the sales anyway. So.
In my face.
I got it. It's on the table.
The table. Cool. I don't want to sit in the thing.
You want me to get a chair?
No, I got the chair.
I went by Antigone, and there the 3 women that worked there are actually buying the store because they were closed the doors.
Oh, I didn't realize they were gonna close up.
Yeah, I didn't either until I went by, and then I
just wanted to.
what was funny is I went by to check on the books, and there were no books.
Oh wow!
I said, "Did you guys sell all the books?" And either someone ripped them off, stole them, and there was like 3 of one, 2 of the other, or they sold them and forgot to write them in their inventory.
Oh.
And so they said, "Oh God, they're missing books. We'll have to write you a check." And I got home and I went, "They're trying to buy that store." I said, "No, keep the money. Consider it a contribution from us, please." 'Cause
Yeah.
you guys are kind enough to. Where do you want one? Can I sit right there? Where do you want this?
Yeah, you can sit right there.
So I told them, I said, "You guys are trying to buy the store. Don't sweat over these little books. Consider it a contribution."
Let's have this with Trina.
Okay. Is this where you want me?
Yeah. And we'll put the camera on Pete.
Okay. The world. Definitely got it.
Oh my!
Should we do on 3 or maybe just
Up to you.
let's do PharmaCon first.
You don't see one of those very often.
A broken vibrator?
Yeah,
That's true.
pretty wound up.
Ready?
It makes a lot of noise. It's the biggest one.
No. This is a big one.
The bigger banger? The biggest
Oh,
banger
yeah.
we have on this table.
We got those the installation things.
Oh, that. But I
That's-
meant in the
it's like a
traveling
whip.
kit. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
here's the trap.
The whips are very cool. They're ductwork, and you snap them.
Uh-huh.
Sound awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like
his
that.
neighbor thought something bad was happening in the house when we were practicing with him.
The neighbors over here.
Did this one?
Yeah.
He came over and said, "What's happening?" Nothing.
Ready?
Oh, you guys like cutting it up and
We were
going
just
what?
trying him out.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, at least he's a concerned individual. That's kind of cool.
Ready?
It was a dark and stormy night. And there was no rain. This time there was no sound. My stomach thundered in on itself. With the memory, my mom is dead. Who killed my mom? Did you kill my mom? Did I kill my mom? She blocks from walls. Brick house, a doll. Moments falling. Seek and destroy. You on Noodle Street. Little sis sitting along the river, freezes up her skirt. When we knew lawnmowers coming up to rip the earth to bits. They're metal. They are metal. Sharp blades cricket along carpet stain by the pet in her car. Who cutted? Who cannot? Let's cape of fun. Run, run, run. Run, run. Who has the ability for clarity? But it's being shocked and pushed from the bed.
I like that.
That was fun.
And you did it all by memory?
Yeah, that was the one I started with.
Okay.
It gets progressively more than I have to look at later.
Well, that's all right. Perry Como used to sing for music. Remember Perry Como?
Oh yeah,
He
I
used
didn't
to-
even know he sang.
He sang her music, yeah.
Oh.
He would actually, he actually would be on stage and he'd have music in front of him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. He never, it was one of his, it's kind of a gimmick, but at the same token, it's like, I'm going to beat myself up. You know?
Remember?
Plus, he also knew how to read music, so he knew where he was all the time with the band. So,
Okay.
yeah, he was kind of a,
Like classical training.
Yeah. he was a barber too.
Hard pass. Jerk to a stop. Cough. Go on an empty gas tank. Pass it. Magnetic. Malarkey. Dance down to all the allies. And down into an access. Whiplash, lazy, unsung. Mom reads to Susan. She asks the what about the story. Mom tells her to listen so she can see the story by listening to her reading. Susan's eyes grow heavy again. To become invisible, to not exist. Lines, split sections, development, sectors, controls. Then I remembered she's no longer here. Ants used to crochet. Not knit, but crochet. Each strand of person, an explosion. It punched in my gut, and just as I'm coming to, the kidnapped Rainbow Montauk Project trip chair, make a monster Sasquatch, destroy the base. So sorrow with mom shines more hard. See pelagic at all. Damn Blake Shark. Bits to rip to. Go into this lawnmower. Come in where mothers can use graves. Bands and skirts up blue breeze. Blue River, cry Sitting Bull. And when the trunk pops open, out jumps a puppy. And I felt I was being pushed from the bed. Yeah. You're dented. Wow. That's more character now.
It's an antique. The dreaded Melania.
Okay. Right. Thundercats. And there are spikes driving into flight. Every moment cuts into the nerve scene. They shut down the trunk space, and outsiders have to hide. Bust the party to get over busting at cafes. Thousand needles hours wide. M60, 8R1. Why talking pollen? Eyes to pearls, surfacing louder than words. Never, never creatures land. Space in between the place where we are still one, winning one dream, baby dream. Forever and ever, give birth to a smile. Yes, every day of your life. See that smile on your face? It makes us free. Keep the flame burning. Keep it churning. And dream
Dream, baby. Dream. Even as I scream out and want to vomit, yet instead get pushed from the bed. Damn candle.
It's all
I
right.
forgot Shakespeare.
Fuck, I missed that one too.
No, it's one of the candle is Shakespeare.
Oh yeah. Did I miss? I sometimes forget the Whiplash line. No, I think I did that one. I missed the keep.
I love how I mess up like all the things. You can't have all of this stuff memorized. So like
Oh yeah.
I thought like the Whiplash, which is a Metallica song, then that was number 6, but that was really Whiplash is number 6. But everything's just nuts. Yeah. I bet Joyce had that same thing.
Oh hell yeah. What page was I on? Damn it.
I saw this interview with Sylvia Beach. And you know her? Because of her, like, he got published.
Oh seriously.
And she was just this little old woman, super sweet, that had just this little bookstore, Shakespeare and Company, and then she just had all of these artists and stuff like that. But it wasn't anything. It was just like she was this American expat, just living in France.
Sort of like
like-
Gert Stein.
Yeah, she was friends with all of them.
I'll bet.
And she was like talking about like really fond memories of Samuel Beckett before he was published,
Okay.
and he was like, and then she was like mentioning of like some other Dadaists that like this one his poem was called Alphabet, and it goes A B C, and then there was like others of just like these, and it's like, and said that Joyce liked Walt Whitman and would actually recite Walt Whitman,
Wow.
where T.S. Eliot didn't like Walt Whitman, and so
Really?
but you know, T.S. Eliot was from the United States. And
Elliot
he moved to-
was also very, very much into the editing portion too. He was he loved stripped down stuff. I mean, it's like, and Whitman was anything but.
Yeah,
You know, Whitman was this really organic. I mean, you can actually use organic with that guy without feeling like you're becoming sort of cliche.
yeah,
But Whitman was very, very organic, where Eliot was sort of like the polished steel type stuff. And a lot of people don't know this. If it weren't for Ezra Pound, The Wasteland would never have been.
oh,
Because
good.
Pound was the one who edited
Yeah.
Lance
I
Wasteland.
remember he has that direct. Yeah, and I think both of them were anti-Semitic, right?
They may have been.
I know
What was very
Pound.
weird. What was very weird about Pound was he got involved with fascism,
Yeah.
same way that E.E. Cummings got involved with fascism.
Oh, I
because-
didn't know about that.
Yeah, that broke my heart about E.E. Cummings. Is E.E. Cummings was this real iconoclastic loner. He was pretty much, and he just didn't want to be bothered. I mean, there's a tale of him in William Carlos Williams. It's called The Autobiography of William Carlos Williams.
Okay.
You ever get a chance to read a book? That's a great book. And he goes to meet Williams in Rutherford, where I live. My grandmother was. I told Chris this. My grandmother was a nurse for William Carlos Williams. He was also a doctor and a poet. But E.E. Cummings went to go visit him, I think around some Thanksgiving or something like that. And Williams is like, where is he? So he goes downtown, goes along Park Avenue trying to find him. And he's staring at all the storefronts. he was mesmerized by everything that was in the
Oh,
storefronts.
because
That
he's
was
so
E.
secluded.
Yes, so
Yeah.
he was so E. Cummings was so into the image and so into what meant behind the image and what is, and it was kind of heartbreaking to realize that he became pretty dying little fascist. You know, and so did Pound.
Yeah, and
Pound actually later, I think, recanted and said, "I think I made a mistake."
yeah, T.S. Eliot, they're all like really flawed life. Like T.S. Eliot,
Yeah.
he put his wife in the sanitarium, and he then he went into like all religion at the end of his whole. Yeah, I know it was in Cummings. He was like religious too. He was, like,
I don't know if he was or not. I have to read a little bit of it. I
I
still
like the art. Separate the art from the artist.
yes,
And
you
I
have
just
to.
love
You have to.
just it was different.
Well, it's Yates. Yates was the same way. Yates was. This comes from one of the scholars that I knew at the U of A. And he said that W.B. Yeats, William Butler Yeats,
Uh-huh.
was actually he was kind of a morose kind of guy, and you know, at the end of his life, I guess he suffered from erectile dysfunction, and he got himself one of those little springs, boing, boing, and he was able to get himself a stiffy again. And
Really?
his later poetry was all this happy stuff. You know, it's because he finally could salute the sky. Yay, look at this. You know, and his poetry became a little bit more, a little bit merrier.
A spring.
Sometimes make a difference in people.
Like, what do you mean a spring?
They literally, one of the ways to, in an ancient way of doing it, is they actually put a
Spring into the urethra?
yeah,
maybe?
and just so you're always sort of at half mast.
Oh,
It just
okay.
kind of helps you
Oh, I see what you got.
get you past the first crucial steps of getting the heart on. So they get you to the point where like, oh, I can make it the rest of the way. So,
Yeah.
Pretty crazy
Amazing.
stuff, yeah. For a while, he used 2 popsicle sticks and some tape. Just lube that thing before you start, please.
So this was
But yeah, separating the art and the artist, you have to sometimes. I mean, you look at people like Zappa, you have to separate the art and the artist. You know, you have to separate everything that goes on.
It made me so sick.
Huh?
His family just makes me so sick.
His family's messed up. I mean,
Like-
Gail's dead too now.
Oh, she's finally
I
dead.
think she's dead. I think Gail's Zappa's gone. Yeah.
That's
So
like
now
kind
it's
of
just-
a good thing because she was like keeping her sons from playing his own father.
Oh, it was crazy stuff. It was insane stuff. It's all this insanity. You know, I mean, you know, Zappa finally came out when he died of prostate cancer. He said, "Get a second opinion. Take it from me." Dead. You know, so but yeah, you have to kind of separate. You have to look at
remember,
what's being produced.
Yeah, he gave Gail the STD and she was like, it's like Frank Zappa is God, and so whatever is divine of what he does.
Yeah, it's pretty whack. Yeah. I mean, you have to. I mean, look at all the. I mean, just the. Yeah, definitely separate me from my books.
Yeah, you're a scoundrel. Put that out there in the world.
So did you text me or something?
Yeah, I text you and emailed you. That's all right. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't.
I always take a
I was
chance
in
to
my,
try to be here.
My phone is usually always silent.
Yeah, well, I always take a chance that you're here. I figure the surprise visit's good too.
Yeah.
But definitely when.
Do a lot of digging at marks.
Yeah, I saw that.
Digging holes.
Yeah.
What did you see video?
Oh, was that the video of you digging back here though? Wasn't it? Isn't that the wall back here you were digging along, or is that over by Mark?
No, that was at Mark.
Really? Because it almost looks like the wall back here.
Oh, so you were seeing the videos on YouTube?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Mary always tunes to those things. I'm going to see what Chris is up to. I want to see what Chris is up to.
Yeah, like right now, this is YouTube.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's YouTube.
So it's live?
Yeah, and so maybe Mary's.
Watch. Just see it.
You know, when you said run, I was going to get up and start running around.
Yeah, that's two illusions. One to the Brain Bombs and the other one to Velvet Underground.
Nice.
You remember run.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember the Brain Bomb.
So what time on Thursday?
It's Friday.
Oh, is it Friday?
27.
Oh, 27th. It's Friday.
It's Friday. It starts at 7. We're gonna try to be the part that goes in the first half.
Oh, because her family's coming.
And
Oh,
yeah,
sweet.
my brother doesn't usually stay up late, so I told
Yeah,
him I
neither
would
do
try
we.
to make it.
But it's going to be at Dunbar Springs School, right?
Dunbar Springs, yeah, right off of Main.
Right.
And it's just upstairs in a classroom.
The school smells like food.
It's really
Oh, big line that smells like bleach.
Well, of course, maybe they clean it on different days. Maybe it won't smell so much like bleach. Let's be optimistic. I'll be optimistic.
But yeah, 7P, that's pretty cool. I'm going to try to get Mary to come too.
They're gonna try to do. He wants us there by 6:30, I think, is loading, and to be set up by 7. So I feel like he really wants to start on time.
Oh, yeah. And I love how he has it set up where it's like 3 artists on each wall.
Oh,
And so
wow.
there's no, like, getting stuff.
Yeah, he wants
No,
all of those set up.
Then.
Oh, I like that. I like
yeah.
that. I like
Then
that.
we'll have a small intermission, and then the next 3 will go.
That's cool. I like that.
So things will go fast, and they're only 20 minutes. So.
Sweet. No, I
Yeah.
look forward to it.
It was kind of like this last act. That,
How much is it to get in?
That night, it doesn't. It's either $5 or free.
Okay.
It depends on the venue.
I don't mind giving the $5. That's-
Like last time, I think he was taking $5 donations. But not everybody paid. I mean, you don't have to. I don't. That's all it says on the flyer. I have a flyer in my purse if you want it.
No, I'll go there. They got a website.
They have a website. Yeah.
Who's on the symposium? Yeah.
This is just a Facebook page.
Well, www.phonofile.com, I think, or
Phonophile? Really?
Phonophile.
Okay.
I go on.
It was
I
dot
would go
com.
on to
Phonophile. Yeah.
I go on to the Facebook.
The Facebook. Yeah, if you're on Facebook. I have the.
That's why I want you to have Facebook. Something.
I go every once in a while now. I haven't been going a lot.
It's just that you have accessibility to
Yes.
do all that.
Yeah, they're having a lot of talks. I mean, go get the flyer. You can take it. I have another.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a flyer.
Oh, I just printed the event flyer. It's in my personal.
Yeah. So see what you think of the little green book. That's the new one.
Yeah. And more cantaloupe?
No, I'm good, man. There you go. I don't like to eat too much on it, right?
Hmm.
Then start blowing chow. Of course, the birds like it.
Are you keeping this?
It's yours.
Okay.
It's yours. It's the kind of the final copy, final draft.
When you mention this, my idea that I want to do is I hear it and I do every picture in one line. Just one line, done. One line,
That'd be fine.
done.
In fact, what I can do is
So very just complete impressionistic, and I only have one chance at every single one.
I would like that. I would like that. And you don't even have to do color if you don't want to. If you want to do color,
just
black and white.
Just black and
Don't
white.
mind the notes on the back of it. I mean, it's all about noise, music. It's, but that you can keep that.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
So we're going on the Friday.
There you are.
Oh, I think this is what
The Degenerates, right?
what Steve made.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve made this one. You see in the background,
Oh yeah. Who's that?
is it Poseidon or something?
Oh yeah. I see it.
Yeah, Steve made that. But they have a lot of good, if you're interested in getting out of the house and Mary's making you do things.
Really.
There's lots of talks
I
throughout
see
the
that.
week
Yeah.
that might be of interest.
So I can keep this.
Mhm.
All right. Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, I used it for radio last night.
Sweet.
Anyway, I guess I better go.
Oh yeah, you have your
I have a dentist appointment.
okay.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, never ending. Oh, there's my reminder.
That's right. I got a dentist appointment sometime in May, I think.
And I am going to keep avoiding the dentist the rest of my life.
That's what I did. That's why I've gone like every month for the last 5 months.